thought you were supposed to be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's all I did in the movies and the cartoons.
So Spider-Man Brand New Day is definitely a fun time at the movie, especially with the family and those who are fans of Spider-Man. I had a good time with this one, man. Kind of went in knowing a little bit about the plot and watched, several non-spoiler reviews. This is non-spoiler as well. I leave the spoiler reviews up to, the people y'all watch all the time. But I thought it was a good movie, man. So when it comes to rating and rankings and tiers and stuff like that, I like to use a tier list as well when it comes to movies and reviews. So we'll get to that here in a second, but yeah, I feel like this is probably one of the best Spider-Man movies overall, but definitely one of the best for Tom Holland Spider-Man. Destin Daniel Cretton is the director of this movie. I believe he done Shang-Chi and a couple, other movies there that are kind of well known when it comes to action. I love the action in this movie. The cinematography was great. I like how they did some of the slow-mo shots, and it wasn't overly done. I feel like they had a good amount of slow-mo shots, and they did the fight scenes justice. You knew what was going on. It wasn't all like shaky camera type situation, but the web slinging was really dope in this. Amazing Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man probably got the best web slinging. They got that right in that movie. If they didn't get anything else right, they definitely got the web slinging right in the Amazing Spider-Man. I like those movies, by the way. I think Andrew Garfield did good. Better Spider-Man than Peter Parker, but still good movies overall. I like Tom Holland's Spider-Man here, man. I like Peter Parker. I like the struggle. We're getting to see more of the Peter Parker side when it comes to Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and I like that. Because, Peter's smart. He's, he has a lot to, the world on his shoulders. He has a lot to deal with, has a lot to navigate through as a young man now living in Queens, and he's kind of by himself starting out. Punisher. So I got three of my favorite characters in one movie: Punisher, Spider-Man, and the Hulk. Would have liked to see more of Hulk in the movie because I'm a Hulk fan, so I don't fully feel like they did him justice here. He's in the movie and he serves a purpose, so it's not like it's just a ancillary character that doesn't serve a purpose. He did serve a purpose in the movie, but I just want to see a little more of that savage beast.
No better, only
Hulk, and for those who are, Hulk fans, typically, Hulk gets stronger the madder he is, not bigger. So he looked really big in this, but he looked really like Hulk in this as well. Like the one that, we fell in love with, those who, back in the day, what I'm saying, kind of dating myself, but yeah, with the Bruce Banner and the Lou Ferrigno Hulk and stuff like that. And from that point, we got, different versions, iterations, but Edward Norton was good too. But I mean, I like Bruce Banner here, but and how to use the Hulk, but I just wanted a little more. Give me a little more, So, but yeah, I mean, I can't say that I'm like, okay, 10 out of 10. But it was exciting to see. It was a fun movie. I was excited. I didn't really want it to end. I feel like, man, I could sit here for another 30 minutes or so to kind of see where they're gonna take it, because it kind of left us hanging a little bit. How the movie ended. There is a end credit scene, like all the way at the end. And Mark Ruffalo, I feel like he does good. Bruce Banner, I'm still revisiting that. I think he does good, Bruce Banner and Hulk, but especially Avengers, the first one. Age of Ultron, not too much, but yeah, I think he did good here, man. I'm just going back to that because I'm a Hulk fan, but yeah, no, I mean, I feel like, overall, I was excited about it. The end credit scene, some people don't really. They're like, man, don't waste your time to see it. But I mean, it did let us know that something else is coming. You know what I'm saying, for Spider-Man, and that's what we want to see. We want to see, Tom Holland do big things going forward with Spider-Man. I don't know if he's still gonna, be in the MCU after this movie. I don't know. There's speculation that this may be his last Spider-Man movie. Let's hope not, because I feel like he's finally really stepped into that role, man, like full circle with this movie, man. I feel like I still feel like No Way Home had the nostalgia factor, the a lot of excitement. Even though we kind of heard, like I made sure I stayed offline when it came to that movie because I wanted to be super surprised all the way. When it came to the cameos in that one, and there's a cameo in this one, I was like, I did not expect that, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, unexpected cameo, that was good. The villain, I feel like, you know, it's a villain, but not. There is a villain in here, but it's, you know, it's. I feel like it left some to be desired when it came to that. He did fight a number of villains, you know, at first to kind of show him fighting different people, which was cool to see, you know. And he's definitely doing street level Spider-Man stuff in this movie. We want to see Spider-Man do Spider-Man stuff. That's the web slinging, that's the wall crawling, that's, you know, the spider sense, how he fights like a spider. We see that in this, and I'm like, that's what we want to see. So it definitely gave the audience what they want there, man. And yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a fun time at the movie. It's Spider-Man, like you really, it's hard to go wrong with Spider-Man. Like even the Amazing Spider-Man, and people are like, even Spider-Man 3, which I think was okay. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really a super fan of that one. 2 is going to be probably my all-time favorite Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, Doc Ock. It was just, if you go back and watch that movie, man, it just aged good. There's nitpicky things in that one too, but ultimately that's my best favorite Spider-Man movie. So it's kind of hard for me to gauge, you know, movies, you know, like not with that one. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my gauge when it comes to it. But I feel like this was a solid entry, man. Solid movie, fun time at the movies. I think you'll enjoy it. Like I said, I didn't want to give too much away, but it's definitely worth watching. I think you'll have a good time at the movies. Like I said, Spider-Man, you really can't go wrong with Spider-Man. And then, like, I feel like they're staying in that same vein with the quality of the movies. There's some nitpicky stuff with maybe CGI, maybe a little pacing, but and the villain. Those are my 3 gripes. That's probably why I wouldn't give it, like, you know, it's teetering on that 9, but I feel like it's more of an 8.5 to be, you know, to really give it, you know, like justice. It's a good movie. Like you'll have fun with the movie. I'm glad it's doing good. Rotten Tomatoes with the critics and audience, so you don't always see that. So that's good too. So I mean, I still think an 8.5 is more where it's at. I can see a 9 as well. 10 out of 10 is hard to say for me because it's like it was some nitpicky things and some things that kind of stood out that was like, yeah, they probably could have utilized this a little bit better and when it came to certain characters and opportunities and stuff like that. But yeah, he's fighting himself in here, man. So he's fighting himself a lot, and you know, you've seen the trailer, and I'm glad they didn't give everything away with the trailer, but because there's surprises in here that I was like, man, I didn't expect that. So, but Alex, I love the Punisher. I love, you know, his dynamic, his relationship with Peter. They're New Yorkers now. Like he's always been a New Yorker, but they're like really like New York. I feel that from Tom Holland's Spider-Man now. He was outside of that, you know, spectrum. He was more Avenger level threat, but now he's like neighborhood Spider-Man fighting villains, you know, thugs, criminals, stuff like that on the street and stuff like that more in this movie. And he's working with law enforcement, and I like that dynamic too. So yeah, man, great time. I feel like it's a great time at the movies. The movie is good, borderline great. Just some little things they could have did to even take it up, I feel like, but man, it's Spider-Man. You can't go wrong. So have you seen the movie? Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. We'd love to hear about it. But yeah, man, thanks for watching. Had the gamer signing off. Let me get back to some Killer Instinct there.
Killer Instinct.